Welcome back. You are watching Friday Briefing here on KTN News, and it's that time where we speak to our guest anchors. And on the show, or on the bulletin tonight, we have a gentleman. Like I mentioned, I'm a big fan of his, but also he's a very impressive artist. He puts some thought into his lyrics, and we're going to be speaking to him about some of his initiatives. He's here also with the country director for Half the Sky movement. It's Rosa Kihara. So welcome with me, none other than Juliani. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that something you just learned today? Wow, it's such an honor to have you in studio. Rosa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, I guess I'll start with Juliani. What have you been up to?
Nothing much. This year, just releasing videos and community projects that I'm working on right now. So nothing much really.
Yeah, I watched a video of yours where you did a song with Emmanuel Jal.
Yeah, that was an elephant campaign that we did last year. Actually, this year. So yeah.
Okay, and you know, you tend to do a lot of thought, thought process before you even do any music of yours. Why is this so?
Because music will live forever. So you have to really, if you're going to speak to people and you're going to change their attitude, you really need to know the expected results. So you don't just go into the studio and make a hit. You have to make something that will change people's attitude and will live longer.
You live longer.
Yeah. You stay young.
All right, so tell me about Wezesha Dada initiative. Why did you even choose to decide to be the face of this specific initiative?
Because I strongly believe in the ability of women, and I'm a father to a beautiful lady. So I have a responsibility, and I have.
How old is she now?
She's like 9 months.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I believe that there's a lot of things if a lot of things were taken care of that women are going through. I think women will have more time to, of course, be great mothers and also to be great entrepreneurs or great whoever to build our country. So I think women are going through a lot of stuff that if those stuff were taken care of, it would be easier for them to be.
All right.
Yeah.
And I guess I should now bring in Rosa Kihara, who is the country director for Half the Sky movement. Why did you think Juliani was the right person to head this initiative? Rosa.
We know that he cares about young people from his initiative in Dandora. I also had researched about him and known that he had done something for the Nairobi Stock Exchange to encourage young people to invest more. So I thought that this guy is a mentor, and whatever he says goes, and then he has a passion, about what he actually puts his mind to. So for me, that was it was very catchy to me. Yeah.
All right. And so this initiative, what exactly are you aimed at achieving, and how long is it meant to go for?
Half the Sky movement is actually a pilot project that began in January 2014, ending December 2015, and it's a gender and transmedia tools project. So it's where we're saying that a lot of people work in initiatives that have to do with women, but we are working in these initiatives using the media and transmedia tools. So we are very big on whatever people see. We have our documentaries, our education pieces, and the games people play. So we're into technology, and that's how we want to measure attitude and behavior change. So our local campaign name is what we call now Wezesha Dada Inua Jamii.
Wezesha Dada Inua Jamii.
Yes.
Right. Are we going to see you soon sing a song about technology and how it plays a role in young people's lives?
Actually, I love technology. One or two of my businesses is technology. I love technology. So so I want nowadays. I don't know. I mean, if a particular issue like this is so dear to me, so I'll sing about it, and I'm easily inspired. But technology and stuff, it's better practical. When you do it practically, it demonstrates.
Right.
So to see him betu alafu.
Does Juliani have mentors?
I do. One of my, of course, is a friend and also a mentor is Bob. just because of his beliefs and how he runs his business.
And that's Bob Collymore.
Yeah,
right.
So how he runs his business, and he always take time and sit down and try to explain some of the things that have led him to be who he is right now. So I think it connects with me easier. And of course my father and my mom, they're always there. They always make sure I become the best that I can ever be. So yeah.
All right, and so you did these lyrics. You wrote them yourself and then put all the thinking into it. You might want to give us a few lines of it.
I cannot give you the lines because I haven't crammed. But what happened is that, of course, we spoke.
Yes.
First, we met with Rosa, and of course, I got what they were trying to do. But it was a little bit easier for me because I was in the right space and I was in the right mindset when it comes to how this kind of music. So it wasn't like, oh, my lyrics, my punchline, nah. It was just actually it took short time.
But it wasn't like what you put into Utawala, because that is where you put your thought process into.
No, Utawala actually I did it in 30 minutes, you know.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, so this one and this is particular, so I won't use the same lyrics that I would have used. This is like particular, everything is out to be particular. So this actually for me is like out of my box kawaida, you know, yeah.
Would you say that is the song that actually gave you your big break?
Utawala?
Yeah.
Utawala was wide, of course, different demographic and everybody else, you know, so yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me remind you of the first verse. Maybe it will give you a boost to some of those things you're going to do at the end of it all. Look at my nails. You can't tell. My smile as well. For me, it's a blessing. Kwenyu in a car curse. Awesome. Go on.
For real, siwezi kumbuka.
All right, okay, Juliani. Now, usually when we have guest anchors on the show, we want them as well to try and fit into our shoes. Do you think you can do my job better?
Sini stage too. It's just a stage like any other stage. The only difference is
come show me what your medals. Yeah. Let's go. So you can tell us if you really can do this better than I can. So have a seat over there. And the script that you are going to be reading, you know, today was Betty Callow.